Separating your work and home life can be challenging, especially when we're working from home, which many of us are doing now, maybe even for the very first time. I've been working from my home for years now, and I am going to show you one of the simplest ways that I've found to create balance, which is my end-of-workday routine. I kept it pretty simple in this video so that it wouldn't be too long or too boring, but I've put a lot of research and planning into creating a routine that works. So if you're interested in using this for yourself, check out the link in the description. It will have everything that you need to get started. First, I make sure that I have an alarm set for the end of my workday. Otherwise, I might just keep on working forever and ever. When the alarm goes off, immediately, before I finish the email I'm working on or anything else, it's time to turn off the alarm and turn on a song or a playlist that makes me feel good. Even if I'm already listening to music, it's time to switch up the playlist. This helps signal to my brain that there's a transition that's happening and that we're happy about it. Take a moment to stretch and feel your body. I don't know about you, but when I really get into it, sometimes I sit in these weird positions that leave me feeling really cramped afterward. Now that the mood is set, I finish up what I was working on. This isn't time to start anything new. It's not time to keep working until you're finished with what you're working on. It's just about finding a way to wrap it up. Save your work, close out your tabs. This shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. And then it's time to power down. I know, but seriously, even if I know that I'm going to need it again for personal use, I will turn off my laptop to signal to myself that this part of the day is over. Plus, it forces me to keep things relatively under control by making me close out my tabs and windows. Next, I look at my list from the day. I check off any items that I did but I hadn't marked off yet, and with any leftover items, I will reschedule them for tomorrow, move them to a general to-do list, or if I decide that they are no longer important, I'll get rid of them altogether. As I'm doing this, this is a time when I check in on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll feel anxiety or disappointment or even anger that I didn't get done what I thought I would. When I feel those emotions come up, I just notice them and I give them space. Then I get curious about what happened that stopped me from accomplishing whatever it was that I expected to get done. It's usually one of three things. Either something went wrong and got in my way, I was procrastinating, or maybe more likely procrastinating, or I underestimated the amount of time that it would take to get that task done. The last one is the most annoying to me because I'm forced to admit that I'll never be able to do everything that I want to do, which is a hard one for me to accept. But at the same time, it teaches me to prioritize, which is a good segue into the next step. Picking 1 to 3 things that I want to get done tomorrow. I know that might sound a little crazy to some of you. I can hear you saying, Sarah, are you kidding me? 3 things? I have a million things to do. I hear you. But I'm serious. Ever had a mile-long to-do list and notice that you've productively worked your way down the list, meanwhile dancing around the hardest and often most crucial tasks? By picking your top 3, you are simply more likely to actually get the most important things done. It helps you to relax at the end of the day, knowing that even if some things fell by the wayside, you did your best to work through the top items. We're almost done now. Just a quick tidy around the desk, pick up any glassware, mugs, lay out my planner for tomorrow. I really love having plants on my desk and in my space. Makes me feel really peaceful and at ease. So I'll check on those and make sure they have everything they need to. And then that's it. Time to go, get up, move, even if it's just to the other side of the room or just for a short period of time. It's important to physically move to a new space. It's a great idea to have a brief transition activity too, before diving right into what's next. For me, usually what's next is dinner, which means cooking and being social. So before I do that, I like to make a little space by taking a quick walk or doing some yoga or by meditating to fully clear my head so that I can be completely present for the next part of my day. That's it. That's my end of workday routine. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you are interested in building a routine, start slow. Maybe for the first week, all you do is set an end of day alarm and turn on music when it goes off. That's a perfect start, and then you can build from there. I have more details about the routine and how to build your own in the link that's in the description of this video. I've created this routine incorporating different psychological tools to help make it stick, so if you do try it, don't skip out on the parts that feel silly. It's important to make a routine that feels good and works in your own life and lifestyle. I hope that this is helpful. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you're working from home. Take care of yourself, and I will see you again soon.